Hi, crew. So, checking in with the latest update. I'm sitting outside the my doctor's offices, and the biopsies are positive. So, I currently this breast right there is currently has breast cancer. So, I've just spent the last half hour sitting here in the car park crying with Robin, my partner, who lives in Melbourne. For those of you who don't know me, I live in Port Macquarie, so we're about 1,300 kilometres apart. And yeah, so it's been confirmed. Got the surgeon's appointment this time next week. And from there, we would just take it from there. The path apparently is to, first of all, get it taken out. I spoke to my doctor about the fact that I want to include and look at alternative treatments and stuff like that. But I do believe that the first path is just to get it removed. My glasses are filthy. And yeah, so that's where we're at. It's grade 1. Isn't invasive at this point. It hasn't travelled anywhere. And so it's highly treatable. They're talking, the standard medical procedure at this point apparently is radiation and up to 5 years of chemo, both of which, to be honest, I take with a grain of salt because anyone who knows me knows that I'm quite into alternative things as well. So not ruling anything out, not saying I'm definitely doing anything at this point. I'm going to get all the information I can and make a really educated decision on what is best for me and my life. And so that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to follow the process through the system here because when I had the brain tumour last time, it was so lonely. And I know that there's people out there and who may watch this and know that they're not alone, know they're not going through this, without other people understanding what they're going through. I also want to say thank you to everyone who has offered their support. You guys are absolutely amazing, and so many of you have reached out, and it's just wonderful because I do believe that that level of positive energy has an impact. People reaching out, people offering love, people offering support, it actually has an impact on the body of the person that they're sending it to. So just I want to thank you. I want to thank you all. You've been amazing. And so, yeah, that's where we're at. I've got a girlfriend here in Port who's just gorgeous, and she's we're going to catch up for a cuppa soon. And then to be honest, I'm going to go home and I'm going to allow myself to feel like shit for the rest of the day. Going to allow myself to cry. As much as I need to, because you can't keep this shit locked up in your body. So that's where we're at. Like I said, I'm going to follow this to let anyone else going through it know they're not alone, that I'm right there with you. Share this around, and yeah, it's a good life. There's huge success rates in this treatment. The 5-year mark at this grade of cancer, the 5-year for recovery is like 98% or something like that. So really, there's just as much chance of me getting through this in 5 years' time as there is of me getting through unless I didn't have breast cancer, when you think about it. Because there's no guarantee that I'd be here, next week with or without breast cancer. So it's just the emotional process that I'm going to have to go through in acknowledging that my body's made cancer again. And that I now get the chance to choose to live my life the best way I know how. And, I'm incredibly fortunate, I'm incredibly lucky that I now get a chance, to make changes, time to bring out the bucket list. And you know, as far as I'm concerned, I got another 40 years to fill that bucket list, and this is just a fork in the road. This is just a something that I have to go through. It's another lesson for me, and it's an opportunity to come out stronger, wiser, and a better person, you know, a far, far better person for this experience. And that's how I choose to treat this going forward, is this is a growth opportunity. Right now I'm going to go home, probably cry some more, so we'll talk to you soon.